Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Etebo card to review today. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'9", high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he has nothing but the long shot taker trait for the CPU. In-game attributes, this card actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah, he actually looks pretty solid. You don't necessarily have to give him a shadow chemistry style, but having him to be a player that can push forward and come back with extra defensive stats would definitely be nice. But here's the thing, with a card like this, if you often find yourself in attacking opportunities with a card like this, you could totally give him the hunter chemistry style. Let's see if I can actually switch to the thing here. I can. Nice. So yeah, with the hunter chemistry style, guys, you can actually boost his finishing to be at a 78, because here is the important thing with this card. And I always tell you guys this when it comes to using midfielders in the team, right? It's important that his base card stats for shot power is as high as it is. That's the important one, because you want to work high percentage strikes as much as possible anyways. Yes, 68 is going to be quite low from time to time, but the shot power being there is very important. So if you were to give him a shadow chemistry style, it wouldn't be a bad choice, right? You just want to have a player that, you know, pushes forward, comes back really nicely, sometimes gets inside the 18-yard box with the high work rates. Definitely looks like it could be ideal, but obviously we have to try him out on the shadow chemistry style to see what that shooting is actually like. Base card stats for shooting, only thing as low as a 68 for finishing. Base card stats for passing on a 4-star weak foot. 82 composure is actually pretty solid on the card as a midfielder. With his dribbling in game, his dribbling for a player that has a 5'9" height and an average body type is also pretty decent as well. Very solid for a midfielder. I don't necessarily mind the midfielders having an average body type. Obviously, unique is always better, but an average body type in the midfield position, defensive positions, never a bad thing. The base card stats for defending is actually very good on this card as well, guys. So that's where I'm telling you, you could actually give him a hunter chemistry style and not care too much about boosting the defense because of how it's set up. But it's always that extra interceptions, the extra defensive awareness, all that kind of stuff is usually kind of nice to work with, especially when you have a high defensive work rate. And then for physical stats, he actually has some pretty decent physical stats too, with 91 for stamina, 81 for strength, and then 84 for aggression. So some good stuff. A very interesting card, I would say. I think Yu has a really nice team for this, actually, because what I can do is switch that there. And what we are going to do is we are going to use some 4-4-2 tactics. I'll put something like this. I'll do forward runs, width on 50. And we'll do that for 5, like that. Instructions, we're going to have them on a balance just for the sake of the review. The rest of the team I don't really care too much about. It's just kind of testing him out on the midfield as much as possible. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll try him out and we'll see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. Oh, that guy actually has a really cool team. Got Draxler and stuff in there. I like it. I like it. Very nice. I already tried to do a defensive play there. Didn't really work out. Oh. Yo, Keen is built different in this game, honestly. I had a feeling I was on the wrong tactic, so I had to actually... That's why I paused it. I was like, is it on ultra attacking or attacking? Oh, he's doing little flick ups with a weak foot. Yo, chill, my boy, chill. Oh, no. Almost had that. First time pass. See, that's why it's always really nice to have the weak foot on the weak side when you have a strong foot, the midfield position. I like it personally. So what I will say is that the high work rates is super noticeable. It usually is with these types of cards, for sure. Don't mind his dribbling at all for a midfielder. It's actually pretty decent considering he's actually pretty physical oriented. First time pass there. Keen's just built different, and I hit the post because I did not green that. And I get a defensive play there. Just gonna hold this here. Little rotation here. Get that? Nope. Switch off of him here. See? Look at this. Do you see that right there? The high work rates is so big this year, man. I'm telling you. It's fast too, you know? Especially since you give him the pace boost on the card. Side tackle. Oh, he got the timing right there, Neymar. Hey, it's a review. Oh, please don't give me a red. Etebo, that's his name. Etebo. Yeah, balanced work rates. He'll push forward with the high work rates. Bang. Oh, that one was my fault. That took way too long. Oh, hello. Get it. Oh. Croqueta. Bang. Oh. On a white. Yeah, it's a really bad angle to shoot from, but we tried anyways. So here's what I'll say about this Etebo card, right? So it's a card that, you know, if you do find yourself in attacking opportunities, it's great because the shot power is really high. So if you get into those high percentage strike areas as much as possible, that'll definitely be very ideal. But you could definitely see that the way that he moves on the pitch, not the critch. I don't even know what a critch is. The way that he moves on the pitch, guys, he's definitely more defensive oriented. Like with his body type, the way he moves across the pitch, the way I can get a slide tackle like that. Like you could definitely tell that's how you're gonna have to use a card like this, right? This is what happens when you do play reviews and play at the same time. Your words start to stumble. Yeah, see? Facing the net on a green, he's going to hit it with crazy power, even if it's from a distance, man, because his shot power is so high. First time. Yeah, so that's me going far post. His finish was actually fine there. I could have actually gone to the... No, that was near post. I should have gone to the far post after. High work rates pushes him back nicely. See, that's the thing, though. High attacking work rates, he still will push forward. But look, watch this, right? So I'm not going to control him. Look at him on the pitch. You see that? Now I can switch with L1 here. Well, block this guy here. I don't get that. Because honestly, you should let the AI actually get that ball there. Not even joking. They're faster than when you actually control them. That's why when you guys are playing like in the elite division or something, right? When you see a player like Fofana on the pitch, it scares you because that high work rate is just crazy with the height and stuff that he works with. So like again, I lose possession of the ball. Watch, see? I'm not doing anything. And then I can just press L1 and he's in position. Switch. I'll do this. Look at his positioning here. Right? He's just going to be your more defensive oriented player. Look, I didn't even do anything there and he defended that. Like again, listen, you can give him a hunter chemistry style for sure, but you know he's a more defensive oriented player because that average body type and stuff. But he's going to do a pretty decent job, to be fair, especially for those Premier League links. Can't go wrong. If you work with the average body type, it's fine. You could definitely use him on the attack. I'm not saying that you can't, but you could definitely tell which one he is mostly, you know? The Grand switch. Ooh, he went on a strong foot right there, too. That one I got a pretty good angle for. I was actually going to shoot it to the bottom left side, but that one's going to be like super inaccurate, even on the timed. So again, here, I don't want to control him. Doesn't even matter if there's people in the middle. He's still going to track back really quickly. Ooh, he missed that one, though. Did miss that one. The effort was there, though. Do you adapt here? Goes forward from the sun dribble. Touch here. No! Come on! All done. Good interception there. Gonna do this. Ball roll driven. Wait for him to make that run, maybe. His trackback, guys, because of his high work rates, is very fast. So if you give him a pace boost of any sorts, whether it's a hunter or a shadow, I feel like that's just going to be the case with this card. Ooh, good green time finesse. Well done. That's with low finishing as well. Great finish. No, don't push it back to him. I got a penalty from that? No. I was like looking away. I was like, what? Huh? No, I mean, okay. Okay. Alrighty then, bud. 80 penalties, eh? Nice. Great finish. No! Etebo! Oh, we got that one, though, from behind as well, eh? Okay, let me try him out with the... Let me try him out with the Hunter for that shooting boost while working with the defensive stats as it is. Because it's a high work rate player, guys. If you use him in a tactic like this where it's on forward runs, but he's on high work rates, you give him the extra pass, he has the shooting capabilities, especially in this case, we're going to be boosting his attacking positioning and his finishing as much as possible. If he gets into attacking opportunities, you want to be able to score those opportunities as much as possible with him, right? Shot power is going to be higher. 78 for finishing is not bad, but we do still need to test him out there. So let's see. Okay, switch off. Right, look at this. Still has the high work rates, man. It's not like that's going to change anytime soon, right? Second man press, he doesn't receive that. Wow, I actually made that work. Yeah, see, I aggressively push him forward, but he just comes back so fast. That was a really good pass by him. Those double tap lob passes are crazy, dude. Look at that. Really well weighted, too. Don't know what Larice is doing. Giyu, that's your king right there, eh? Yeah, so that one actually went for a tackle to the side. Didn't work out. Etebo with the switch. I feel like I'm using him on a Hunter, right? But I feel like because he's more defensive oriented and you want to unlock him for that reason more than anything, a Shadow I think just makes the most sense, dude. Because that's the reason you want him in your team, as the more defensive oriented card, right? Nice, good in the air for those ones. Nice, didn't even control him right there. I got unlucky with the deflection. See what I'm saying? These guys, they fit the meta of the game so well. Because he's the one that tracks back himself there, and all I do is second man press to hold that general area in the middle, you know? You guys see what I'm saying about like me manually using him and like that manual acceleration? Yeah, guys, for me, you know, he still has the work rates and stuff to come back. Like, obviously, if you want to use him as like a center mid, right, in like a 4-1-2-1-2 with a Hunter chemistry style, you definitely could do that. That would have been a crazy pass if I got that through. You definitely could do that because, look, his high work rates is super noticeable. I do feel like you take away a lot of his defensive ability when you don't give him a Shadow, which is the main purpose of this card, in my opinion. Like I said, if he does get into an attacking opportunity, he has decent enough shot power to score some pretty decent high percentage strikes. So I don't think giving him a Hunter is super necessary, you know, because of the purpose of using this card in your team. Legrand switch again. Nice, he actually pulled off an animation right there to get that. Okay guys, so final verdict on the new Etebo card. So in regards to how he performs in game, guys, I don't mind this card on a Shadow chemistry style. On a Shadow chemistry style, guys, this guy has the meta traits to be a good player in this game, okay? The only things that you have to genuinely work with when it comes to this card is the average body type from time to time, which isn't that big of a nuisance because he's a midfielder, and obviously the finishing at a 68 for certain angles, because in FIFA, guys, you do want to work the high percentage strike angles as much as possible. Like that one attacking opportunities that I had inside the 18-yard box, I'm the one that took the wrong shot choice there, because if I actually went across there, I probably would have scored that opportunity because the fact that his shot power is as high as it is, right? Obviously in this game, guys, when you have high stamina, your physical stats are decent. He has an average body type while being a 5'9" player on a Shadow chemistry style, guys. Cards like this mold into the meta of the game really well, especially since he has that 4-star weak foot. For me personally, I enjoy him the most on the Shadow chemistry style. Depending on how you are going to use this card in game, maybe you want to give him a Hunter, right? Because in a 3 midfield system where he's playing in that right center mid position, preferably because he is a right-footed player, you know, a Hunter chemistry style would not be a bad thing to give him because of the fact that his base card stats for defending is decent. But if you're playing him in a 2 midfield setup, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, for me personally, he definitely benefits off of the shadow because he feels more defensive oriented because of the way that his average body type works. The only other thing that I notice as well is that the initial acceleration with him when you're using him, when you switch to him, when you have to actually manually accelerate, that's a little bit weird from time to time too. But in my opinion, guys, as an SBC at 90k, I think it's an incredibly fair value for what he offers in game for the meta of the game. Like, they have improved him to a point where he's going to be solid to work with in this game for a Premier League player in your club, right? So nothing crazy special, but a very solid card for the meta of the game, in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.